Balotelli, Aguero!
Right, so on to Collingwood. Look, it's just about draftees, really. I think with this list that they've obviously got a lot of experienced guys down there, like to Still Sidebottom and Pendlebury and all them. But unfortunately, they're not going to be taking them to the next premiership unless something dramatic happens next year. So it's just about their next list and which list is going to take them to that premiership. So they're obviously going to be getting Nick Daicos at the end of this season. He's going to be huge for them. He'll be playing round one. He's just absolutely dominating it in I think it's the Oakley Chargers he's playing for. Could be wrong there, but they have had a few people mention that he's having a bigger season than Rowell, bigger season than Walsh. And this is scary because every year we seem to be having an up-and-coming midfielder that's having just a bigger impact than the previous one. So these players are getting scary good. So it's going to be awesome to see how he's going to go, but it's just a matter of whether they can get a few more players other than just Nick Cox. You obviously don't want to throw all your eggs into one basket with your draftees. Unfortunately, Collingwood's list management in the past few years hasn't been great. We're going to leave it at that. So they did have to ship off, obviously, Treloar and Stephenson. I think Phillips left for more so just getting a bit more of a friendly role, really. But they did have to ship off those two, and by the sounds of it, it's not over yet. And they've still managed to only end up with picks sort of 30 and 40 and 50 in this draft. So how they've done that, I'm not quite sure. It is quite astounding. But as we've said before, you can pick up the likes of Harris Andrews in the big 60s. So at the end of the day, I think it's just about getting a few kids in, a few mature ages as well. We've seen Bowie McCreary be drafted, and he's actually, up there in the tackles and inside forward 50 this year. So he's obviously been huge for them, probably going to be playing a massive part in that lineup in the years to come. But yeah, it's whether they can maybe trade up, get a couple of earlier picks, and see what they can do. But yeah, they've obviously got a talented list at the moment, but we've seen that it's just not going to take them to the next premiership, unfortunately. So it's a matter of hoping that the likes of these sort of middle-aged players like Braden Maynard, for example, and just stay and can hopefully provide a nice benchmark for the youngsters that are going to be coming in.
It's a miracle! Oh, yeah! What about that one? No! Unbelievable! Balotelli, Aguero!
Crowd cheers. Here's Siddle.